Hey everyone, it's Jessica Mendoza. Welcome to the show.
Slade, struggling of late, but the talented young prospect is set for a breakout performance. His team could certainly use it today. It's the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill, Slade. We're well into the season. If he doesn't make some changes in his approach, and soon, the odds of a promotion are slim. Slade has the ball to start this one. Will look to get ahead and get in a rhythm.
74, Eusebio Angeles.
Eusebio Angeles, the leadoff batter, looks at ball one. And that's in the dirt. That one was way off the mark, and now he's behind 2-0. Time to show some finesse. This one in the air to right. And there's one down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Blaine.
Nobody on
Krim.
with one out. Stepping to the plate for Binghamton, Blaine Krim.
Aye!
And that's
Ball,
off the inside
inside.
edge. Some early aggressive pitching with that cutter in on the hands. Hitters have to consider that it might stay over the plate, but that late break can saw them off. Could be a weapon in this one. Inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. That's a K.
Batting
Quick
third,
start to this
the left
afternoon's
fielder,
action, and there are two
Mike.
gone. That slider was well out of the zone, but he got him to chase. Expanded the zone a little too much. Two away here, nobody on. Coming up to the dish for Binghamton, Mike Jarvis.
Inside ball.
One and 0, and the pitch. Bash down the right side, but foul. Two outs and nobody aboard. That clips the corner. And goes down on strikes. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. We move on to the bottom of the first. No score. The Rumble Ponies at the plate here in the second inning.
Number 5, Starling Mercado.
Oh, and 1. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. That's the first out.
That is fifth, the shortstop, DeAndre Smith.
Bases empty, one away. DeAndre Smith, now at the plate, had the day off yesterday. Clips the corner. That's strike one. Wasn't interested in that high fastball to start. I wonder if he wants something lower.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. And the 1-2. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Zach Morgan stands in with 2 away and looks at a ball. Here's the 1-0 offering. Left field. And that's that. They're set down in order. On to the next inning. Here's the center fielder, Jose Ramos. Ramos hitting in the 7-hole today, and he was born in Panama. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Oh and 2, and the delivery. Turns, rocks, and fires. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. That was in a hittable location, but he got caught looking at it. Might want that one back. 1 out and the bases are empty. Next up for the Rumble Ponies, Fremy De Leon.
Hey!
The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
1 out and the base is empty. On a line to center. Racing over to make the catch.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Angel.
And now the right fielder. Pitch is in there, and the count even at 1.
just out.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive.
Now batting.
The
Second
lineup
baseman,
flips over.
Uribiel.
Next to hit, Uribiel on Hellas.
Nope, outside.
Here comes the 1-0. There goes the runner.
Hey.
Pitches in for a strike. Throw to second and out, and that'll end the inning. Trying to get into scoring position on that play, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That is how you want to pick up your pitcher.
Leading off, the second baseman, Uribiel on Hellas.
Tries to backhand it, but it gets through. Decides to eat it, and the defense comes away with nothing. Got a first pitch fastball he could handle, and he really ripped it. And with good speed on first, they have some options about how to attack. Stepping in, Blaine Krim. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Love the front door slider. The batter often will cheat the hands to not get beat by an inside fastball, and that draws the swing off plane. Nice pitching. Sliced hard, but foul. Swing and a high fly to left. Makes the grab on the run. That was a really nice over-the-shoulder grab, flashing some serious defensive ability on that play.
Jarvis.
And now, Mike Jarvis. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time.
Ball.
Swing and a rocket. This one has a chance. Out of here, off the batter's eye. Blasted that one out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's a 2-1 game. Good job to keep that fastball down, but unfortunately he didn't get it low enough. The batter was able to line it up and put a great swing on it for the homer. Slade looking to bounce back after giving up the lead. Big AB here.
Mercado.
Here's a fly to center. McCarty settles underneath it and makes the catch.
Now batting, the shortstop, DeAndre Smith.
Digging in at the plate for the Rumble Ponies, DeAndre Smith, 0 for 1 so far. Swings through that one for strike one.
Ball. Down.
2 outs, base is empty. Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line. And
No
now
offense
it's all
off the
even
plate.
up.
Ball 2.
What a take with 2 strikes. Two-two pitch. High fly ball to right field. Earhart moving under it. Gets there, got it. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits, one of them a home run. To the bottom of the 4th inning now. The Rumble Ponies out in front, 2-1. We're in the top half of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Zach Morgan.
Morgan.
Right through there for a strike. Skies it out towards left center.
You go.
And there's one away. Some good fundamentals from the infielder
Now
as he
batting,
ranged
the
back
center
on that play. You can
Jose
lose track of where you
Ramos.
are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Nobody on with 1 out. And now the center fielder, Jose Ramos. First at bat was a strikeout. That one ripped, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss for the strikeout.
Now batting,
First 2 batters
third
retired in the top of the
baseman,
5th.
De Leon.
Nobody on and 2 outs. Next to hit, Fremy De Leon. Grounder to short. Fires over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. They're set down 1-2-3.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back,
pitcher
and they
catch,
make a change to
number
start the 6th.
57.
The new pitcher, Nick Enright. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Slade went 5 innings on the mound in this start. He didn't dominate, but he went out there and competed and kept them in striking distance for as long as he could. Just didn't get the win. Slade with undeniable talent and heart, but it's been a tough stretch recently for him. He's looking for a bounce-back game today. It's the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Portland Sea Dogs. First pitch coming your way next. Slade, ready to go, looking to set the tone right out of the gate.
61, Jason Delay.
Jason Delay, the leadoff batter, cuts and misses for strike one. The 0-1. That one down the line,
foul.
and that's just foul. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Skies it to right field. Ward moving under this one and makes the catch.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 7.
Nobody on with one out. And now the center fielder,
Rodriguez.
Yoferi Rodriguez. Homered last night, added another hit as well. This one is labeled. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Tavian.
So digging in,
Josenberger.
Tavian Josenberger.
Oh!
That one
Ball two.
missed. Not even close there. Ball 3. And that's a strike. Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. Two outs, base is empty. Payoff pitch off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Batting fourth.
That
the
2-out walk can be
shortstop,
a
Andy
real lift for the offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run. And now, Andy Weber. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. The pitch. Foul ball there. Josenberger, the runner at first with 2 out. Sharp grounder, that's through for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. Smoked that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Coming up to the dish for Portland, Colton Ledbetter. Didn't play in last night's game, had a little breather. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And the 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. Now the 1-2 pitch. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. First and second, 2 down. Battling here, fouls it away. Smoked on the ground to second. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. They strand a pair. We've played 1 inning, no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Mason Neville.
Mason Neville.
Bowling.
Runner on base to start the inning. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. And now, Nathan Hickey. On 0-1, the delivery. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Bottom half of the second inning. Got him looking. And there's 1 down. I think he must have been looking to the outside part of the plate because that fastball to the inner black just locked him up. Great location on that pitch, and that's why that AB ended with a K. Now the third baseman, Kyle Lodis, homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Fly ball to right. Gets there to make the play. A nice run and grab. That's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Christian Martin.
Here's the second baseman, Christian Martin. Tearing it up at the plate recently. 7 hits so far in the series. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. They leave 1 runner on base. We'll move on to the third with no score. Bottom of the inning. Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Jason DeLay. DeLay will handle the catching in this one. 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. That one fouled hard the other way. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. This one's smoked out to left. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Yoferi Rodriguez.
1 out and the bases are empty. Here's the center fielder, Yoferi Rodriguez. 2 hits in last night's game. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Swing and a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. You
Now
talk about
batting,
strong
the
hands,
left
he's
fielder,
got him. That one was
champion.
inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone,
Josenberger.
and he still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field. So up next, Tavian Josenberger reached on a walk the first time.
Hey!
Rodriguez over at first with one down. Close one, but doesn't get the call. Here's a blooper to left, towards the line. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. And they hold the runner at second.
Now batting, shortstop Andy.
Next up, Andy Weber. Now this is lifted to center.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 5, Colton Ledbetter.
Next to bat for the Sea Dogs, Colton Ledbetter.
That's the ball.
Here's the 1-0 offering. Just
No!
missed. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. And now the 2-0. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That one might as well have been placed on a tee, right down the middle, a hitter's dream, and a pitcher's nightmare. Digging in at the dish for the Sea Dogs, Mason Neville, 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. And here's the first baseman, Nathan Hickey, caught looking the first time up. Started to swing, but held up. That one hammered but pulled foul. Two outs and nobody aboard. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Did he
1-2,
go?
and they'll check on it at third. Went around, strike 3. Not an easy call there, but that will end the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run showing. We move on to inning number 4. The Sea Dogs lead it 4-0.
Leading up for the Sea Dogs, third baseman, number 3, Kyle Lodice.
Melodice, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Not a great outing so far with 4 runs allowed in 3 frames. He'll need to be efficient from here on to work much deeper into this one. The 0-1 offering. And it's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bash down the right side, but foul. Oh-2 rocks and fires. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Second baseman.
That's about as textbook a 2-strike slider as there is. Breaks away from the hitter, low and away, and just runs away from the bat. I'm not sure if he even could have done damage if he'd made contact. Martin stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses the zone. And the count even 1-1. 1 out and the base is empty. And the count 1-2. That's down and in. That's such a hard pitch to lay off of at the plate. Nice job to spit on that tempting slider down and in. Just missed. What a take with 2 strikes. Three and 2, 1 out with the bases empty. On the ground, right side. Gloves it, spins and fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
The catcher, Jason Delay.
To the top of the order we go. Next to hit, Jason Delay. That one in the dirt. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch is in there. That's strike 2. Oh, that got the batter pretty flush. Well, it was a 2-strike count, but a hit by pitch puts the runner aboard. Coming up to the dish for Portland, Yoferi Rodriguez. 1 for 2.
Rodriguez.
Strike 1.
Not close with that one. And the count is 1-1. On a line for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, left fielder, KVN.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Slade will depart, and the line not closed yet, still responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
A new arm into the game, the
Number
righty,
16,
Alex Amalfi. Just trying to keep them in it here. Slade struggled a bit and couldn't get through 4 innings. I'm having a very hard time finding a silver lining in his start today. This is one he'll want to put in the rearview mirror as fast as he can.